Call of Duty Black Ops 4 has been revealed to the masses, and it is possibly one of the most controversial reveals ever in the history of Call of Duty. If you haven't seen the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 trailer, I highly suggest you do, because you will either love it or hate it. I am in the middle, more towards the hating part. So first off, let's talk about the big thing here that a lot of people are pissed off, including me. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 will not have any campaign mode. Now you're telling me you've had 3 years to make a game, and you couldn't fit a campaign mode. Now, if you remember the leaks and the rumors that were going on before Call of Duty Black Ops 4 was officially announced, rumors were that the campaign had started, but the campaign had later been scrapped due to the inclusion of the Battle Royale mode. But now, with the full reveal and Treyarch talking with us, the consumer, they have come out and said that there was never a plan to start any campaign mode at all, that there was never going to be a campaign mode for Call of Duty. Personally, I don't buy that excuse. I believe the rumors. I think there was a campaign mode being planned in Black Ops 4, but due to the smashing success of the Battle Royale genre with Fortnite and PUBG, Treyarch decided to ditch campaign because they couldn't monetize that as much as they could a Battle Royale mode, so they were like, hey, screw the campaign, we can't sell DLC packs for campaign, can we? Oh well, I guess we'll have to get rid of that. Very disappointed. I know Black Ops 3 campaign wasn't the best one from what I've heard. I heard there was a lot of weird fucking time travel and technology involved, like you weren't the main character because you were in a different body, living out memories through an ARI system, something like that. I really didn't keep up. I never even gave a shit about the campaign for Black Ops 3, simply because it didn't follow the premise of the Mason bloodline. If you guys remember the campaigns from Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2, those were some of the most greatest campaigns Call of Duty had ever seen, only second to the Modern Warfare campaigns. Woods, Mason, Section, aka Mason's son. I was really disappointed that they did not choose to go along with that campaign setting for Black Ops 3, and I was hoping Black Ops 4 might have him, because they were teasing Woods. I think they were teasing in some of the trailers Woods and Menendez and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna get another freaking Black Ops 2-esque story trailer. I mean, a storyline campaign mode, and no, we're not getting anything on campaign. I'm not happy about that whole issue with the campaign mode. A lot of people play the campaign. I play the campaign. I like a good story. Hence, I enjoy God of War. I'm loving the crap out of that game, even though it's only a single-player game, but I don't care. I love it. It's a shame that they don't have any campaign, and they could release it as DLC and make us pay for it, which does not seem that very surprising, considering it's Activision and they're slowly getting to the shittiness that EA is. But I digress. No campaign. I don't like that at all, and that's already a negative for me for Black Ops 4. Another thing that is quite possibly the biggest talking point of Black Ops 4 is the Battle Royale mode. I think it's called Blackout is the name for the Battle Royale mode in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. We don't have any gameplay of it yet. We don't have any gameplay trailers of it yet. We just had the little reveal at the world reveal for Black Ops 4. What can I say about the Battle Royale mode? Call of Duty once again chasing trends, not trend setting as they used to. When COD 4 launched, they were the trendsetters. They basically dictated the whole regenerating health, the whole the created class system, all that stuff. Call of Duty inspired a shit ton of other shooters. Call of Duty, right? Whether you don't like Call of Duty or not, you can't ignore the significant impact Call of Duty has had on the first-person shooter industry. Everybody takes cues from Call of Duty. Now, Call of Duty is not the biggest powerhouse as it used to be anymore. It isn't as popular anymore. It doesn't sell as much as it used to anymore. But I do think that they still make a lot of money simply because of transactions, the microtransactions and the DLC packs, right? But yeah, the Battle Royale mode, not trend setting, chasing trends once again. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea, but prove me wrong. There is supposed to be vehicles in the game that you're going to be able to drive. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the last time that happened was in Call of Duty World at War, I believe, or Call of Duty 3. So yeah, that'd be cool, right? In an online mode of driving vehicles that aren't kill streaks. Not sure how this is gonna do against Fortnite, considering the popularity of Fortnite. Are we gonna start seeing Ninja gravitating more towards Call of Duty for the Battle Royale mode? I don't think so. I think a lot of the concerns with the fan base right now, including mine, is how many players are we going to be able to have on that mode and how big the map is? And also, is the frame rate, like how stable is this going to be? Are we going to get the consistent 60 FPS experience Call of Duty is known for, or is there going to be huge issues? Now, keep in mind here that when they announced the Blackout mode, they didn't have any gameplay to show us, which leaves me, the bells are ringing. That isn't a good sign, in my opinion. I don't think that the Battle Royale aspect of this is going as well as they thought it would have gone out, which doesn't surprise me since I am 100% certain that the Battle Royale mode was not originally envisioned during the development of Black Ops 4. I totally think that they tacked on the Battle Royale mode as the Battle Royale gained traction in the industry with like Fortnite and other stuff like that. So in my opinion, I don't really think that the Call of Duty Blackout mode is necessarily good to go. I do think they are having trouble behind the scenes getting that whole stuff running up and running. And they're probably even toying around with new gameplay ideas to make it an original Call of Duty experience, but with Battle Royale. But yeah, Battle Royale, I don't know, not really a fan of it on Call of Duty especially. Like, there's no reason to have it. But yeah, hopefully they prove us wrong, right? The next thing I want to talk about is the online, the multiplayer, all the stuff they changed. Okay, they, first off, let's start with the most obvious one. The health regeneration system has been totally revamped. Now, regenerating health is gone. The staple of the Call of Duty franchise, the trend-setting, groundbreaking mechanic is no longer in Call of Duty. Now you have to manually heal every time you take a shot because you have to do it now manually with like a syringe or something, as was shown in the trailer. I don't think that is a step in the right direction. Call of Duty is not that type of game. I don't agree with them taking up the health regeneration system, but I see why they kind of did it, because this is a more slower paced Call of Duty. Definitely is going to not be as quick as the other ones. There's no boost jumping anymore or anything like that, which I am pro non-boost jumping. Boots on the ground has always been a better formula for Call of Duty, in my opinion. Just, you know, whenever I play Infinite Warfare, when people start spazzing all around, I'm like, what the fuck are we playing here? Call of Duty or Overwatch? You know, like, Jesus. So yeah, I'm glad they're no longer bringing back the boost jumping and stuff like that. Although you still can slide and you can use a grapple, which I am totally okay with. I'm not against that. You can keep it in the game. Now, it seems like they brought back the specialists from Black Ops 3, from what I've heard, and the specialists have like their own unique abilities. Like, one of them could put a barricade up in order to stop the flow of combat, right? Like barbed wire and stuff, a little barricade, and so on and so forth, because I don't really care about the specialists that much, because that's not really Call of Duty integral gameplay in my opinion. You don't really need that in Call of Duty. You don't need like these characters like with their own unique special abilities and stuff like that. That in Call of Duty, man, it's more like Overwatch. And this, the whole specialist thing and their own unique abilities is reminiscent of those rumors back in the day that we were getting that Call of Duty Black Ops 4 multiplayer would be more Overwatch oriented. Now, keep in mind, this makes perfect sense, those rumors, and we kind of see it right now with the whole way Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is going to play out multiplayer-wise, because a couple back, Overwatch was the big hot thing, not Fortnite and Battle Royale or PUBG and Battle Royale. It wasn't that. It was the Overwatch hero shooter genre thing that was really big right there. So Call of Duty was following that trend, but apparently, if you also remember, a lot of beta alpha testers were going over the multiplayer, and apparently they freaking hated it. And now, apparently, it seems like Treyarch has tweaked it enough to where it's kind of still the Call of Duty experience you know and love, but it's not really. And it's no longer a 6v6 situation. Now it's going to be a 5v5, which I don't really agree with. I really want even numbers when it comes to a multiplayer online game. I think we need to make things even. I don't know. That's just me. You got to keep it even. 6v6, come on, baby. What's wrong with that? No word yet on Ground War, but I don't think they would bring back Ground War, considering they are significantly slowing down the pace. That doesn't look as fast-paced anymore. I don't think it's gonna do well with the community. I don't think it's gonna be, how do you say, very well received. I think a lot of people are yearning to go back to Modern Warfare 4, to the Modern Warfare series, to things at simpler times, you know. They don't want Call of Duty to get all fucking crazy and stuff. I did mention in my previous videos that don't think Black Ops 4 is going to be a masterpiece simply because Treyarch is touching it. I told you guys there's always a possibility that it can get fucked up, and Lord and behold, the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 trailer is not faring that well with the masses, although it is doing better than the freaking Infinite Warfare trailer, right? But yeah, the zombies mode looks pretty good, though. I think if Treyarch decides to give up on Call of Duty entirely, they could totally just do a whole zombies video game by in itself, because they have a lot of experience with that. And I think there's a significant following for Treyarch to just do a zombies game, a standalone zombies game, because if the community doesn't accept the multiplayer Call of Duty the way Treyarch brings it to us with these Overwatch-esque type features, then I don't think that the community would give them another chance. But I think they should, because it is Treyarch. After all, they brought us Black Ops and Black Ops 2, right? What Treyarch is doing here is very, very risky, very, very brave. Now I sound like that fucking asshole from Apple, right? Getting rid of the auxiliary port, the headphone jack, is a brave decision, right? No, it's not. It's brave for them to do so much change with the Call of Duty formula, but I don't like where this formula is going, and a lot of people are not happy with where this formula is going either way. I am leaning towards the camp of not liking Black Ops 4. Gonna have to wait till launch, though, to see how it plays out, but yeah. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about Call of Duty Black Ops 4 in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. And if you really like the video, why don't you subscribe to stay up to date with all my projects. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you get alerted every time I upload a new project. Thanks for watching, everybody. And hopefully Black Ops 4 doesn't turn out to be as shit as I think. Alright, see you guys.